Alright guys, well, another beautiful day out in the water. There's Dad. We're just steaming over to our next spot. We just laid a little shorty in back there. Checking out these shallows, see if we can get some nice big fish.
Yeah, we'll see. Right in the kelp and fraggy and probably nice and snaggy too.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
It's gonna be fun. Kind of got some bigger tides right now, so that might make it exciting, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're heading over to our next little set here and just laying out some gear. Tristan came down and helped me bait up yesterday. So got all our tubs here and there. Got about 1,200 hooks now, which is actually basically what we had before of the shorter leaders, so not too much of a difference in gear wise. I'm trying to get this stuff spaced in a little bit closer though on our long line. Usually get about 35 to 40 hooks a tub. That's a 100 fathom skate, well, 100 fathom shot of line. So that's about how many hooks we get on. It's like Dad's slowing down, which means it's about time.
Throw that bird line when you're ready.
Toss in our bird line. Well, the purpose of the bird line is to keep the birds off our hooks as they're going out. So this is required in this fishery. In the Gulf, there's a species of birds called short-tailed albatross, and they are an endangered species. So any birds you catch on those is not a good thing. So that's what the bird line is for. I don't know if we have the short-tailed albatross here, but out in the Gulf, definitely. But same applies for regular seagulls, kittiwakes, any birds that'll go after your baits. That just keeps them off your line before it sinks down.
Over there, probably about 27,000 or something. Okay.
27? Yeah. You say trail it?
Yep, trail it. Probably about like 0.5.
Yeah.
Let her go when you're ready.
sash weight, weighs down the long line over any humps or rocks or anything that might clothesline the long line off the bottom. We'll put a sash weight on there and that'll pull it down.
It must have missed a C-link in there somewhere, huh?
No, coming up right. No? Yeah, you must have. I must have. I think it maybe just went out. Oh no. Yeah. 86, huh?
Okay, sounds good. Have you drop a rock right there, man.
Link. Good. Yeah. Bottom. Bottom. Just throw it under. All right, that's another set out. So got my next set prepped and ready. Got my anchor over there. It'll probably be a deeper set, so we use the bigger anchors on those ones. And grab one more buoy from up forward, reload our bait table, and we're ready to go again. About time to haul our set. Right over there. 5.5, 6 hours soak. So pretty good. This one's a little deeper. Deeper always tend to fish a little faster, so yeah. guess we'll get hauling here in a little bit, and fingers crossed for some halibut. Just want a challenge, you know?
Right? Good. Here we go, here we go. All right, current's going that way. We're going that way. So this is our deeper set. We're in, I think the start of this was like 55. The end is about the same. Shallows up into like maybe the low 40s. Comes up over a couple little humps. Kind of some hard bottom on those parts. The rest of it's pretty soft. Just the hills are kind of rocky, a little bit craggy. Usually a couple nice halibut laying on top of them. Hopefully there is today. Got these slimy Belding slops in the water. Jellyfish, that's the word I'm looking for. The red ones, kind of stingy. Be a really nice day for hauling.
Yeah.
Just kind of going into the current a little bit. Actually, we're a little bit more crossways to the current here. So I'm just on the side that'll push us off the gear. Keep it on the starboard side so we don't have to keep turning a bunch. Or worry about drifting over it and have to get turned back around. If we set in line with the current here, we'd probably haul from the upside and go with the current. As long as it's not too windy, it's usually the easiest thing to do. Then you're not powering against it the whole time. Our tides are pretty big, but this is a smaller tide. Afternoon one is smaller, so that's good. This one we'll be hauling gear on. Hard to say what's gonna happen. It's anybody's guess.
We won't know until we know. Watching that level wind.
I know, it's gonna like misbehave. The second you turn, you're back.
Yeah, like I'm watching it and it's like within a few inches and it's like, oh, anchor's up, and then just forget about it.
Yep. We're talking about the level wind. It stacks up just a tiny bit on one side for the first, maybe a third of the drum, if that. It's really annoying. Matt turned up the level wind, the speed a little bit more so it won't stop there so much. Won't linger there quite as long.
Yeah, one day of
Here we go, man.
disconnecting and reconnecting that. I was tired of it.
Little tiny tangle here. Something on that loop.
Little snarl at the beginning. Not uncommon.
Alrighty. Now that we got that out of the way. Hey, didn't get skunked.
Yeah.
What's going on with all these little tangles? Splash me, man.
Get your glasses.
Got the face, too.
I'll slide this closer.
Hook them.
Right there. That works good for bait.
Yeah. Another developing tangle, man. Yeah. Let's been against it a little bit when we were setting. Shouldn't have been though, like kind of crossways. He's under, yeah. Come on aboard then.
Risky one.
Yeah. He shook himself. Alright, let's have some sizables, Matt.
I guess that's why we made this a shorty, right? Kind of take a gander and
Good point.
got. Plus, just kind of setting on our best fish in this spot, so kind of give you a good indicator for the rest.
Kind of got to lay one on old marks just to check, right?
Yeah,
That's the way I feel.
yeah, because you never know when it'll be good again.
I'd say it could just be the tides being big, but we've fished on big tides here before. So.
Yeah.
Just under, I bet.
It is. Right there. Another month of growth. Not an overview.
Skateboard, man.
Skateboard.
So that last critter was a spiny dogfish. Now they got good markets for them back east, but not in Alaska. Has a lot to do with the amount of processing that it takes and just the value. By the time you ship it to markets, it's just not very profitable, I guess. And the one before it was a long nose skate. We can also retain those as bycatch, but unfortunately they reduce the bycatch limit to such a low threshold that it's not very feasible for us. It's 5% limit, so 1,000 pounds of round weight would get you 50 pounds of skate. A lot of times they're close to that. They average 35, 40 pounds. Big ones are a lot more, 60, 70 pounds. So it's really easy to go over if you just have a small amount of halibut on board. That's what your bycatch limit is based on, is your round weight of your halibut. It used to be 20%, which actually added up and a guy could make some money. But years ago they reduced it. So that's why we don't keep them.
We've heard you can make poor man's scallops out of the wings.
Yeah, they're good eating.
Too much to deal with for me though.
Both the skates and the spiny dogfish secrete urea out of their skin, and so they basically just have to like sit and stew, kind of unrefrigerated, till some of that leaches out of their body. Pretty weird.
That is weird. It like kind of goes against like your kind of usual logic, I guess, in a way.
Fish care.
Yeah.
There we go. Finally! A customer!
Nice little meaty one with that.
Yeah. Take about 100 more of those. Please, please. Okay. Just one or two would be fine. Times 100. So I know you're wondering why we're not reusing this bait. It just gets washed out. Scent is gone. It's not gonna catch much. It takes a lot of time and effort to set and haul gear. I mean, it's easy work, but it's tedious work, so you want to make the best of your time and your gear. Octopus. Should do a catch, cook, and clean on him.
Should.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's throw a couple tentacles down on some ice. Here comes a frisky halibut. I need a small though. Buddy, hold on. Get back down. Well, something gave that line a bit of a shake. I guess it was just that small one. Oh boy.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
All right then.
That happened fast.
I I looked for the buoy too, I didn't see it anywhere.
I know, I've been looking. Oh, there it is over there. Well, now it's under us, I guess.
I wonder if we should give it another half hour or something. Do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm antsy.
Usually there's more like fish on this one, so like even trash.
Yeah.
A whole lot on it.
So. The bait coming back is the biggest concern.
Yeah.
If bait doesn't come back, I think what it amounts to, there's not a lot of sand fleas down there or something. Or whatever likes to nibble all that bait.
Well, that's one thing about summer fishing is that you don't get that much sharks around this time either, right? Like they really come in the fall and
Yeah, that is true. Sprinkle. So, 4.
4. Nice set. I'm already done cleaning.
For me, got
39 and 39 and 33 and 33.
yeah. Their prints down there.
Alright, that's one down. 4 fish. 39, 39, 33, 33. So not the best, but you can only take what you're given, so. Yep. Always like to hear feedback. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Still working on trying to get different angles too. We've got our old float stick, our old plunger pole that I mounted to you guys to on our last trip, so kind of gets it out away from the boat, but it's a little bit of a sketchy setup, so just gotta work on it still. So yeah, we're off to our next set, start hauling it and see what we get.